Hey guys, since my last tips video did pretty well, I'm back with more hidden mechanics that you probably wouldn't find without some serious time investment in the game. So let's jump directly into it. Architect relic weapons have a chance to have red skills that grant boosted damage and or more debuffs. If you dual wield two of the same weapons, put an Architect relic with the enhanced skills in the first slot and a regular relic in the second. This will allow you to still have access to the enhanced version, as long as you keep it in the first slot. If you put it in the second, it doesn't work. Also important to know is that not all Architect relic weapons have the enhanced skills, even if they have the same relic enchant. The ones with enhanced skills are just a rarer version of those Architect relic weapons. Ancient relics can be annoying to unlock, since they don't give stats right away, which makes your build underperform. But there is at least one trick you can use for ancient relic weapons and signums that doesn't cause you any trouble. If you equip them in your second loadout and you only use your first loadout during missions, they will still meet the unlock requirements without you needing to use them directly. Wondering where your void shards, tarot cards and other resources went? You will find them in this little hidden menu, where you also can activate your tarot cards to actually level up your mission modifiers. This might be the most useful and important special mission in the game. Click on the mission deployment button, then go to special missions, where you can find the special assignment. Now you just have to complete one easy mission for her, and you will unlock several one-time purchases. 1 attribute point, 2 skill points, and a new inoculator component. Speaking of special missions, there is another great one, if you have the Forgotten Arsenal DLC. Again, go to your special mission tab, then speak to this guy and do a few missions for him. This will permanently unlock a shop that sells relics which scale with your level. And they are actually pretty cheap, so this might be one of the easiest ways to get relic items early on. Plus the shop resets every day, so check out his offers regularly. Did you know that on Architect relics you can roll up to 5 primary enchants? On regular relics they cap out at 4. On them you will always have at least one secondary enchant. If you want a different distribution of primary and secondary enchants, then just keep rerolling all enchants. Psychers can equip a secondary weapon, like a staff, with 3 slots for psychic powers. Now when you go to your psychic power station, you can equip 3 psyker buffs on that secondary loadout. When you switch to the loadout in missions and activate them, they will persist even when you switch back to your primary weapon loadout. Utilizing those different buffs is a big reason why the Psyker is so strong in this game. Psalm doctrines are tricky and not explained well in the game. A lot of people told me that they didn't know they even existed for a long time. You might accidentally find out a few of them by putting in random psalms, which is very unlikely, but luckily there is an easier way. You can get a complete list when you head to the official website and check out the game compendium. Utilizing those doctrines is like suddenly having access to set bonuses in other ARPGs. They can give you massive benefits. On PC, you can remap movement from the arrow keys to WASD under Options and then Controls. Additionally, you can turn off the click to move completely under the gameplay options. It might be a nice pace of change to try it out, since especially strafing can be difficult or annoying with the mouse movement. Speaking of rebinding, you will use your inoculator a lot, especially early on, so you should make sure that it's more accessible by rebinding it to Q, E, or the button besides the number 1, instead of the awkward 0 key. If you find the in-game enchant viewer confusing, then you can check out a different one online. This one even shows some enchants that are missing on the in-game enchant viewer, like the enchants from Season 4 and 5, or stuff like this. The Enrich Token on Crit enchant for the Neural Implant is clearly available on relics, but when you go into the in-game enchant viewer, it says that it's only available on Architect relics, which is definitely not true. I will put the link to the website in the description down below. To make leveling up easier, remember to check out your heroic deeds. Sure, many of these will unlock naturally as you play, but some of them need a bit of extra effort. For instance, some deeds require you to complete priority assignments, which you may not even know exist yet. You can find these at this specific NPC in your base. Another example is challenges that, for example, require you to avoid using the inoculator on +10 missions or above, or completing a mission without taking any melee hits. I would suggest checking out the list of unlocks for your class and writing down any tricky ones that you might not complete just by playing normally. Did you know there is a special vendor that shows up every weekend from Friday to Sunday? This in-game shop offers cosmetics and consumables. You can find the vendor here on your screen or through the Special Mission tab.
Welcome, Inquisitor.
To buy items, you need to collect Codex fragments and exchange them for favors. The Codex fragments drop randomly from enemies, so just keep grinding and soon enough you will have the currency needed to snag the items you are seeking. So I hope these tips helped you again to get the most out of the game. Let me know in the comments if you have any other secrets to share. And don't forget to like, subscribe and check out the membership offers if you want to support the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.